What's going on, guys? This is your brother Kaydo over here. Shout out to brother Bassam, Journey for More. Thanks for tuning in, and we hope to see you guys soon. Peace.
Hello Palestine International Broadcast family, this is Bassam Zahir in Canada right now, so stay tuned for the future and what's coming up from Canada. So right about now, we are going to be at Khader's home in just a few seconds. Stay tuned for this. I can't wait to see you.
What's going on, brother?
I'm good.
Alhamdulillah.
You good?
Good.
Well,
Welcome.
I was very excited running around.
Yeah.
So are you ready for this?
I'm more than ready, bro.
Yeah?
Good to see you, man. How you been?
How long has it been?
Alhamdulillah. It's been 8 years, I believe.
8 years?
8 years.
So what have you done in these 8 years?
Man, I don't really like to think of like all these achievements and accomplishments. I'd say the milestones. Inshallah, I'm graduating in April 23rd or so, Bachelor's of Marketing. Just gonna graduate, inshallah, build this thing called LTO, which is Liberating the Oppressed, and I plan to make it a non-profit organization that stems from a record label organization.
So you focus on what kind of art?
Mainly vocal art, spoken word, poetry.
Rhythm and poetry?
Yeah.
So have you released any tracks?
I've released my debut single with a brother named Ilyas Mao, Somali artist from Guelph, Ontario, one of the biggest out there right now, and Patience. It's a song that focuses on some deep-rooted concepts like death and what goes through a person's mind when they experience a loved one's death. So that's one of the projects, and the next one is called Mawtani, which I'm excited to show you. Yeah.
Have you been through any of these experiences as a Palestinian? Have you ever been provoked? Have you ever experienced the occupation back home?
Funny story that just comes to mind. About 2 to 3 years ago, I was driving with my sister and my brother-in-law. And so my brother-in-law has never lived in Canada. And as we were driving, we got in a minor accident and we bumped into another car from the rear. So we stopped in the middle of the street and we're all panicking. My sister's saying, what are we gonna do? What's gonna happen? And we see a police officer approaching. Automatically, my first instinct, subconsciously, was just to take the hatta off and just deal with the situation.
Where was this?
On Burnham Thorpe, so right down the street from here, in Mississauga, Ontario. And so I'm just taking the kufiya off so I can know how to deal with the police officer. So my brother-in-law's like, it's freezing cold, why'd you take that off? I'm like, I didn't even realize I did. This is just like instinct, because you know of how they're gonna treat you because of a specific way you're dressed, and it's just.
So you fear discrimination?
It's not a sense of fear. It's a sense of you just you know these double standards that everyone carries against us, especially Palestinians and other minority groups, and this is something I used to feel. Now I've become more confident, but I understand the types of racism and discrimination that we experience every day. It happens here and it happens there too.
So how about you tell us about how your music developed over the years?
How it's developed? See, I've been doing this since I was 7 years old. I'm almost 24 now, and I did all kinds of music, from like trap to like all types of songs, battle, underground, aggressive hip hop type of stuff, and it's all really nice and it's entertaining and it has a lot of temptations to the whole music industry, but at the same time it's not fulfilling enough. Especially raised as a Palestinian, my whole family's scattered. Every single person is in one country, and I feel like this all stemmed from one reason. And you know, studying history more and more, I learned that it's really important that I speak about this in my music and my work, especially since your word is your weapon, and you know, everything you say does have an effect on your community. Every single word, no matter what social media you post, no matter what things you share, it does have an impact. And I learned to use that to the best of my ability, which is why I'm releasing a cover soon called Mawtani. It's in Arabic and English for the audience back home. So this song basically highlights and emphasizes the oppression that people are facing back home, and it's raising awareness, and I have a Gaza emergency appeal attached to it. I'm really excited to share, and hopefully we can, you know, help out families as much as possible, and this is the least we can do out here.